Most construction nightmares don't start on site. They come from skipping the pre-construction planning stage. Jumping into a build without a plan is like starting a road trip without a map. And we're not talking about the architectural plan you get from your architect. We're talking about detailed planning. Missed details, unclear drawings, and bad budgeting create chaos before the first shovel hits the ground. Pre-construction planning is where great projects are made, or broken if you don't consider it. Today, we break down why it matters so much, and what it includes, and why paying for it could save you thousands. I'm Daniel, owner of Glenaden Homes in Toronto. I've been building and renovating high-end homes for 23 years. I know the process inside and out, and my goal is to help you understand it too, so you can make confident decisions and enjoy your build. So what is pre-construction planning? At its core, pre-construction planning is the phase before construction begins, where every major decision, such as material selections and design details, drawings, and a cost number is nailed down. It's not just design, it's coordination between you, your builder, and your designer and architect, the whole team. It translates ideas into coordinated drawings, specs, selections, and a buildable plan. Every decision you lock down now saves time and money later. Reviewing architectural and engineering plans for clarity and conflicts. This involves coordinating with your architect and engineers to tighten up any unclear or missing items in the drawings. Checking zoning, permits, and site constraints. Finalizing room layouts, design details, and making as many material selections as possible, if not all of them. Building a detailed and accurate budget, laying out a realistic schedule, pre-booking trades, and ordering long lead time materials. Think of it as a dress rehearsal for your build. Every scene is tested before opening night. Here's a pro tip. The fewer decisions left for the construction phase, the smoother and cheaper your project will be. If you skip or rush pre-construction, you risk setting the stage for the following problems. Details you wanted not getting done, expensive change orders to do rework, schedule delays from late decisions, budget overruns from missed scope or not ordering the material you wanted in time, and potential friction between you, the builder, and the design team. If design drawings aren't finalized before framing, the walls might be built in the wrong place, leading to costly rework, delays, or compromising and not getting what you want. Fixing problems on paper is a fraction of the cost of fixing them on site. Here's a red flag. If a builder wants to start without a clear pre-construction process, ask how they plan to avoid surprises. Let's go over in more detail what a strong pre-construction process looks like. First, you have site analysis, survey, grading, service locations. All these things need to be considered. Next, there's the plan review. Builder, architect, designer, engineers all have to align on scope and final layouts. And next, it's material selections. Finishes, fixtures, and systems are chosen early. This means everything from appliance to plumbing fixtures to siding type, color of walls and door handles. Next, we look at budget creation, a detailed takeoffs, accurate supplier and trade pricing that your builder can lock in and create realistic allowances. And now onto schedule mapping. This is where we look at milestones for permits, trades, design decisions, and inspections. When the scope of work is fully understood, a more accurate schedule can be set. If all the decisions are not decided, then we can plan when those decisions need to be made to protect the critical path and make sure you get into your house on time. And last, we have risk assessment. This is where the team identifies potential challenges and solutions in advance. If we know a problem may surface once we get to a certain point, for example, if there's a possibility that after excavation we may find that there's a high water table, we can plan a contingency and have the experts required identified and ready to show up at that stage should we need them. The best builders know exactly how your build to go before they even start. You might ask how your builder can do all this amazing work for free. Well, it's not. There's a nominal fee associated with it. Some homeowners hesitate when a builder charges for pre-construction. Here's the truth. The small upfront fee is insurance against much bigger costs later. You're paying for hours of coordination, problem solving, and expert review before mistakes can happen. The builder is engaging the architect, the designer, and the engineers, and you to create a professional work output with measurable value and deliveries. If a builder does all that for free, then something gives. Either work is superficial or the cost hides in your contract. Most homeowners don't realize that in a major build or renovation, there are close to 100 plus decisions that will need to be made. Do you want to be making them while the construction team is standing there waiting for your decision? Probably not. You might run the risk of holding up the job, or worse yet, not getting the finished detail you wanted because it's too late. It's like trying to change the tires on a car while you're driving down the highway. The output of the process creates a clear, documented scope that protects both you and the builder during the project. Charging for the service also protects your spot in the builder's queue. The best trades and supervisors commit their calendars early. Your planning fee reserves that time and attention. That's how builders keep calm, level-headed environment on site. Here's a pro tip. A paid pre-construction phase means your builder is invested in accuracy and not just rushing to break ground. Let's break down what you should come away with pre-construction planning. Number 1, a coordinated scope of work that outlines what's included and what's excluded. This will include detailed interior and exterior elevation drawings with materials and details specified. Number 2, a line item budget tied to your specifications. That budget reflects firm trade quotes where possible and allowances, which are defined budgets for items not yet selected. They keep the estimate honest while you finalize choices. It also includes contingency based on your project's risk profile. Contingency is a buffer for unknowns that can't reasonably be anticipated. Number 3, you should receive a detailed construction schedule with decision milestones and deadlines that protect the critical path. For example, it will state when your tile order must be placed to ensure it arrives before the tile installer is scheduled, and when your painter needs the final paint schedule so he can place the order for paint before he starts the job. And number 4, your project is set up in the builder's management software, and you should have access to it through your own portal. You should have visibility to the final scope documents, all specifications, building plans, the schedule, outstanding decisions with due dates, and visibility to your budget. A software like Buildertrend will have the ability to handle all of this. Now let's talk about your role as the homeowner in all of this. Pre-construction can only work when you are engaged. What does this mean? It means being available for decisions and approvals. It means sharing your priorities and non-negotiables early. It means asking questions until you fully understand the plan. Your input shapes the budget, schedule, and final outcome, so your voice matters at every step. Here's what pre-construction planning can do to help your project. Planning reduces design construction ping pong. When drawings are tight, trades work faster and with fewer questions. Fewer questions means fewer site visits and delays for you. Planning also prevents scope creep. Scope creep is when extras quietly slip into the project. It usually happens when decisions are deferred. If you've gone through all the scenarios before the build and lock your decisions, this keeps scope stable. No more creep. Procurement is another big saver. Long lead times can derail a schedule if ordered late. In planning, those items are identified months in advance so your order is placed or you have the time to find suitable alternatives. There's also a human benefit you will feel. Planning calms the project's psychology for everyone involved. Trades know what they have to do and when to do it. You know what's coming and what choices are next. Look, it's simple. The more you put into pre-construction, the less stress you'll have during the build. When interviewing builders, you should ask a few questions, like what does your pre-construction process include? Or who's involved and when? Or lastly, what's the fee and what do I get for it? Their answers will tell you if they see pre-construction as a formality or as a core part of their service. Here's a pro tip. A builder who can't answer these questions clearly may not have a solid system. In closing, I'd like to say that pre-construction planning isn't an extra. It's the foundation for everything that follows. Be willing to pay for it and engage with it, and you'll build with confidence knowing your project is set up for success from day one. Thanks for watching and have a great build.